Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Daily English Partner. If you are new here, then please subscribe and hit the bell icon. I'm Sarah, and today I'm going to talk about something very important for English learners: how I understand fast English. Yes, you know those fast English movies, songs, interviews, and even YouTube videos where native speakers talk like a train? I used to feel lost, completely lost. But now, I understand them much better. And today, I will share everything I did, every trick, every habit, every tool to help you do the same. This video is long, almost 2 hours, because I want to make it full, deep, and real. I'm not just giving you quick tips. I want to take you on a journey, my journey. So let me start from the beginning. I still remember the first time I watched a Hollywood movie without subtitles. I thought, okay, I know some English, let's do it. Guess what? I didn't understand anything. They talked too fast, they used words I didn't know, and even when I knew the words, I still could catch them because they spoke so quickly and connected all the words. It was very frustrating. But here's the truth. Understanding fast English is a skill, just like driving, cooking, or dancing. You're not born with it, you learn it. So, how did I start learning this skill? First, I stopped feeling bad about myself. I said, okay, Sarah, you don't understand fast English yet, but you will, one step at a time. Then I made a plan, and today I will share that full plan with you, step by step. This video is not just a guide, it's also my story. At first, I knew I needed to slow things down. So I started watching English videos on YouTube and Netflix with subtitles in English, not in my native language. Why English subtitles? Because I wanted to connect the sound with the spelling and understand how the words are really spoken. Then I would play the video at 0.75x speed, a little slower than normal. Now, it wasn't super slow, but it was slow enough for me to hear the words clearly. I would watch 1 minute, pause, rewind, and read again. At that time, I focused on 3 things. What words are they using? How are they connecting the words? What words do they drop or say quickly? I noticed things like, what are you doing sounds like what you doing. I'm going to becomes I'm gonna. Did you eat becomes did you eat. These small things changed everything for me. I realized fast English is not just fast, it's connected, relaxed, and sometimes reduced. Step 2, the shadowing method, 1401 to 1900. Then I discovered something powerful, shadowing. Shadowing means repeating exactly what you hear right after the speaker says it, like an echo. So I picked short English clips, like 30 seconds, and I listened carefully. Then I hit pause and repeated every word with the same tone, speed, and pronunciation. Sometimes I sounded silly, sometimes I got the rhythm wrong, but I kept doing it every day, just 10 minutes. After 1 month, I noticed something incredible. My ears started to catch sounds faster. My tongue started moving more naturally, and I could actually feel the music of English. Shadowing trained my brain to listen actively, and that helped me understand fast talk better. I still use shadowing today. It's one of the best tools for speaking and listening. HMD, Step 3, Ear Training for Real Spoken English, 1901 to 2500. The next thing I focused on was ear training. Yes, like music students do. I trained my ear to understand the real sounds of spoken English. So I did 3 things. I listened to native podcasts every day while walking, cleaning, or eating. I picked 1 short audio clip per day, like 20 seconds, and repeated it many times. I tried to write what I heard, like a dictation exercise. Sometimes I got only 30% of the words, but slowly, day by day, my ears started catching more. And one day, I heard a full sentence without missing a word in a real movie. I said to myself, wow, this is working. You're doing it, Sarah. Now let's talk about something very, very important: connected speech. When native speakers talk fast, they connect words together. They don't speak word by word like in textbooks. Let me give you an example. The sentence, "Do you want to eat?" becomes, "Do you want to eat?" Another one, "I will let you know," becomes, "I'll let you know." Crazy, right? But that's how real English sounds. So how did I train myself to hear connected speech? I used a technique called pause and mimic. I played a short video, about 1 minute. I paused after every sentence. Then I mimicked. That means I copied the speaker's tone, speed, and connection of words. I didn't care if I sounded funny. I focused on accuracy. After 2 weeks of doing this, my brain started understanding sentences in chunks, not as separate words. That changed everything. Because now I wasn't just hearing fast words. I was hearing ideas, phrases, and feelings. Step 5. Understanding intonation and rhythm, 3001 through 3500. Let me tell you something. English is like a song. It has a rhythm, it has a beat. The problem is when we read English, we don't hear the rhythm, but when we listen, it's everywhere. For example, in questions, the pitch goes up. Are you coming? In commands, it goes down. Close the door. In emotions, the rhythm gets faster or slower. So I started listening not just to the words, but to the music of English. I would close my eyes and ask myself, are they excited? Are they serious? Are they asking or telling? I would even tap my fingers with the rhythm of a sentence. Crazy? Maybe, but it helped me understand the flow of fast speech. Calendar, my daily routine for listening practice, 3501 through 4000. Now let me share the routine that helped me the most. I followed this daily for 3 months, and my listening improved a lot. 8. Morning, 20 minutes. I listened to a short podcast or video at 0.75x speed, used subtitles, wrote down 3 new phrases. 1. Afternoon, 15 minutes. 1 shadowing session. I copied a native speaker's audio. I focused on connected speech and rhythm. 7. Evening, 10 minutes. 1 dictation practice. I listened to a sentence and wrote it. Then checked with subtitles. Every day, simple, powerful, no stress. You don't need hours, you need consistency. And now, fast English doesn't scare me anymore. Now let's talk about one of my favorite tools, movies and TV series. Yes, I know what you're thinking, but Sarah, native speakers talk too fast in movies. That's true, but that's also why movies are great for training your ears. Here's how I use them to improve my listening. First watch. I watch with English subtitles and just enjoy the story. No pressure. Second watch. I slow it down to 0.75x or even 0.5x speed and focus on how they speak. Third watch. No subtitles. I challenge myself to understand with just my ears. Sometimes I only choose one scene, maybe 3 minutes long, and study it for an entire day. I repeat the same lines, I mimic the actors, I even record myself saying the same dialogue. It feels fun, like I'm acting in a Hollywood film. Some good series I recommend: Friends, easy and fun; The Office, great for American humor; Stranger Things, modern, natural speech. Every time I watch, I learn something new, a phrase, a tone, or a way of connecting words. TV, how I learned from YouTube interviews 4701 to 5201. Next, I want to share something very powerful: interviews on YouTube. Interviews are different from movies. They are more real and natural. People don't read scripts, they talk the way they normally do. I watch interviews of actors, athletes, YouTubers, entrepreneurs. One of my favorite things to do is choose an interview and listen to just one answer from the guest, maybe 1 or 2 minutes. Then I listen without subtitles, try to understand what the person is saying, write down what I catch, check the subtitles, repeat after them, shadowing. This helps me with real-life listening because this is how people speak in daily conversations. You can even search for interviews with your favorite celebrities. Learning becomes fun when you're interested. Music. Why music helped me hear fast English better, 5201 to 5601. Let me ask you a question. Do you like English songs? I do, and they actually helped me understand fast English. Music teaches you pronunciation, rhythm, and feeling all in one package. But here's the trick. Don't just listen, study the lyrics. This is what I do. Choose a slow English song, read the lyrics while listening, sing along, pay attention to how the singer connects the words. Try to speak the lyrics like a normal sentence. Songs like Someone Like You by Adele, Perfect by Ed Sheeran, Count on Me. These are clear, emotional, and easy to follow. Music helps your brain relax and enjoy the sounds of English. And when you enjoy, you remember better. Idea: my advice for beginners who feel lost, 5601 to 6001. Now I want to speak directly to anyone who feels lost, slow, or frustrated. I know that feeling. You hear fast English and think, I will never understand this. But listen, you will. You just need time, tools, and trust in yourself. Here's what I want you to remember. You don't need to understand 100%. Focus on 60 to 70%. That's enough. Start with subtitles. Don't be afraid of repeating the same video or audio many times. Repetition is magic. Use subtitles in English, not your native language. Practice a little bit every day. 20 to 30 minutes is enough. Celebrate small wins. Even if you understand one new sentence, that's progress. You are not behind. You are learning, and that's beautiful. Let me now share some of the best tools and apps that helped me train my ears for fast English. These tools made learning more fun and more effective. Let's go one by one. YouTube. I use it every day. You can slow down the video speed, turn on English subtitles, and find millions of videos, interviews, stories, vlogs, movies. Search for Interview with Subtitles or Easy English Conversation and practice daily. Netflix with the Language Reactor extension on desktop. This shows both native and translated subtitles together. You can pause, click a word, and learn what it means instantly. Elsa Speak. It helped me improve my pronunciation by correcting me when I copied native speech. BBC Learning English and VOA Learning English. These sites speak English slowly and clearly, perfect for listening practice. Lyrics Training. It lets you listen to English songs and fill in missing lyrics like a game. Great for ear training. Using these tools made a big difference because I was no longer just watching, I was actively listening and learning. How I practice speaking to improve listening, 70 to 7,500. You may not expect this, but one of the best ways to understand fast English is to practice speaking fast English. Here's why. When you try to speak like a native, your mouth learns the flow of natural speech. And when your mouth learns, your ears follow. I did something called mirror practice. I stood in front of a mirror and repeated native English sentences, copying tone, speed, and attitude. Here's what I practiced. Movie scenes, song lyrics, TED Talk clips, YouTube interviews. At first, I sounded weird, but after 2 weeks, my speaking became smoother. And guess what? I started understanding fast English more easily because I had practiced saying it. Speaking helps you hear better. Try it. Calendar, my 3-month challenge that changed everything. Now let me share my personal 3-month challenge that changed everything. For 90 days straight, I followed this schedule. Daytime, 20 minutes. 1 podcast or interview, with subtitles on. I wrote 5 phrases I liked. Evening, 30 minutes. 10 minutes shadowing. 10 minutes of dictation. 10 minutes of speaking in front of a mirror. Every weekend, I chose 1 movie or TV episode to enjoy, but I always watched it actively, not passively. After just 3 months, I could understand 70 to 80% of fast conversations. I didn't panic when watching without subtitles. My confidence grew a lot. It wasn't magic, it was daily practice. Just 50 minutes a day, and big results came. If you want to try this challenge, you can. I believe in you. The role of mindset and motivation. Finally, I want to talk about the most powerful thing in learning English, your mindset. Understanding fast English is not just about apps or tools. It's about your attitude. I used to say, I can't do this. They speak too fast. My English is too bad. But then I changed my words. I started saying, I'm learning. I will improve. Every day I understand more. That small change gave me the energy to keep going. I also reminded myself, children take years to understand language, so why should I expect perfect listening in 1 week? Be patient with yourself. Celebrate small wins. Even understanding 1 line from a movie is progress. So, now you're probably thinking, Sarah, what are your final tips? What should I really focus on? Here are my top 7 tips, short and powerful. Listen to English every single day, even just 10 minutes. Your brain needs daily contact. Slow it down, then speed it up. Start with 0.75x speed. Move to 1x, then 1.25x. Train your ears step by step. Repeat the same content many times. Repetition is how children learn and how we learn fast speed. Use subtitles wisely. Start with English subtitles, then try no subtitles. Build slowly. Talk to yourself in English. Practice speaking out loud, especially phrases you've heard in videos. Practice shadowing. Copy native speakers, their pronunciation, tone, and speed. You'll feel the language. Don't translate. Try to think in English. Feel the meaning instead of looking for Bengali words. These habits changed my life, and they can change yours too. Re-practice, how I keep practicing today. Even now, I still practice. Learning English is a lifetime journey, not a short trip. Here's how I continue improving. I listen to 1 English podcast or YouTube video every morning. I watch TV shows or news in English with no subtitles now. I talk to myself in English while cooking or walking. I use English to learn other subjects like history, science, or business. I follow native speakers on social media and listen to how they speak naturally. Some days I feel confident. Some days I don't understand everything. But I remind myself, I've come so far, and so will you. The secret is to enjoy the process. What I wish I knew at the start, 1010 to 115. Let me share a few things I wish someone told me when I started. Fast English is not the enemy. It's just a different rhythm, and you can learn it. You don't need to understand every word. Focus on the main idea. The details will come later. Your ears will improve with time. Trust the process. Don't give up after 1 hard video. Mistakes are okay. When you misunderstand something, that's not failure, that's growth. The most powerful thing is consistency, not talent, not age, just daily practice. If I could go back, I would be more patient and more kind to myself. So please, be kind to yourself too. Plus, motivation for every English learner, 115 to 120. To anyone watching this video until now, thank you. It means you truly care about improving your English. Let me leave you with this message. You are capable of understanding fast English. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be native. You just need to be persistent. When I started, I couldn't understand even basic sentences. Now I enjoy movies, interviews, podcasts, all in English. If I can do it, you can do it. Never say, I'm bad at English. Say, I'm improving, I'm learning, I'm becoming fluent. Every time you listen, your brain grows. Every time you practice, your ears sharpen. And one day, you'll understand English so fast, you'll smile and say, wow, I did it. This is your journey. Keep going. And remember, I believe in you. Thank you for watching. I'm Sarah, and this was How I Understand Fast English. Keep listening, keep learning, and most of all, keep believing.